So, as we say, we're looking at materials, and in science, materials are of different components. So the components of material varies. And today from my kitchen, Mr. Simple, we're going to remove ourselves away from the board, and we're going to look at some simple stuff. Some simple stuff, and look at their properties and see how best we can bring across this information as quick as possible and as easy as possible. Because we don't know, our children, they don't really like to sit and do one thing for too long. So here we have our glass, we have our metal spoon, and we have our pencil here, a ginger. Oh, Mr. Garlic jumped himself in the way. We have a green banana. Yes, green banana right here. And rock. This is from a block that was molded. So a piece of it is right here. And our plastic, right? And we have a piece of papaya leaf. Now you ask the question, what's the purpose of all these? Now, they're all materials, and they have various purposes, and we want to look at them because you can just look at it and you can tell what they're used for, and you can even guess, don't even have a clue what they are for, so you're just hoping to actually get some information as it relates to these. So, our banana can be eaten, right? Whether you boil it, whether you fry it, it can be eaten. Or ginger, also used to make tea, and it can also used to cook. This is the skin from an orange that was eaten one way or another. We peel it, and this is the skin right here. And leaf, spoon. Use our spoon to either eat, drink some tea, or even mix. So here we are today, and we're looking at these materials. We're looking at the materials, and we see our plastic, the property. So we're talking about transparent. Transparent, you can see through. You can actually see, you can see things through it. So this is one of the property of plastic. Guess what? It's easily fold. You get me? Not all plastics are like that. Now, this is a plastic as well. And, most persons will know where this actually fits. Used to keep the mouth of bags together. But it's a plastic, you can't see through it. So, the property of this is opaque. And anything that is opaque, you can't see through it any at all. Alright? So, it's not shiny and stuff. Alright, so you have some materials that are elastic, they're easily stretched, right? And translucent particles, you can see through them. Alright, so we refer to water, right? If I get some water inside of this, you still can see through it. Okay? Here's our water. We can see through the water, right? Typically. Now, when we have our materials have specific jobs. And we know that we can't build certain things with certain material. It won't work. And here we have a piece of wood. It's very hard. Right, yes, a piece of wood. It's very hard. And it have its specific purpose. You can use it to make things, right? And we have our water there, and if we should have some water spilling anywhere, we need it to dry up. We have our cloth and the property. One of its purpose, we have to know what it is used for. Used to get rid of the water, it absorbs one of the property is to absorb. So just to make things simple, not to prolong it, you can actually view some other stuff that I will put up as it relates to materials. Thank you very much. So here we are, we're looking at our materials, and our materials can be classified in two groups, such as natural and man-made. And we're referring to natural, we're looking at things in their origin. Were they naturally made, or were they made by man or men overall? So you can classify them to see how best you can put them in their groups and their use. Now, natural materials comes from living things, or mind, or comes from rock in the ground. Man-made or synthetic materials are made in factories or laboratories from natural materials such as petroleum. Now, if it is that we are supposed to make things from material, you can't think about using a typical lawnmower and use brick to make that lawnmower. Will never work for you. It will be too heavy to move. You will actually feel like you're going to pass out. Think about an umbrella. Would it be possible to use an umbrella that is made out of paper and try and see how best it can secure you from water? Over time, trust me, you will eventually get soaked so bad that you would think twice of going about and remodeling your umbrella using paper. So materials are very important. So try and make the right selection when we're thinking about materials in making things. Have a wonderful day.